I will never walk through fog after learning this. This is why you need to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more hidden secrets. What's something people don't know about Eldor? Eldor was a village nestled between hills. It was small and quiet, a peaceful place. But every night the fog came. It rolled down from the mountains, a slow, silent tide of silver. It swallowed the village whole. The fog was cold and damp. It smelled of wet earth and something else, something ancient and unknown. The villagers stayed inside, their doors bolted, their windows shuttered. They knew better than to brave the fog. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more hidden secrets. The fog was more than just mist. It was a living thing, they whispered. It had a hunger, a thirst for something they couldn't name. Some said it stole your memories, piece by piece. Others claimed it hid secrets, things better left unseen. They spoke of faceless shadows moving within the fog, whispering voices that chilled you to the bone. The fog, they said, was oblivion. Elliot didn't believe the stories. He was young, his heart restless with curiosity. He scoffed at the whispers, the fearful glances over shoulders. He wanted to see the fog for himself, to touch the mystery. One night, as the fog descended, he slipped out unnoticed. He left the warmth of his home, the safety of the village. He walked towards the fog, his heart pounding with a thrilling fear. The fog enveloped him like a cold, wet shroud. Visibility vanished. He was surrounded by white, an endless, swirling void. He walked on, each step taking him deeper into the heart of the fog. He heard whispers, faint and ethereal, all around him. They spoke his name, voices he thought he knew but couldn't place. A cold dread crept up his spine, but he pressed on, his curiosity overriding his fear. Section 5, Faceless in the Mist. Shapes moved in the fog, tall and shapeless, like figures formed from smoke. They had no faces, only a chilling emptiness where features should be. They reached for him, their touch cold and insubstantial. He stumbled back, fear gripping his heart. He wanted to run, to escape the oppressive whiteness, the faceless watchers. But his feet seemed rooted to the spot, his body heavy, his mind growing hazy. Section 6, Reflections of the Lost. He saw a light ahead, a faint ethereal glow in the swirling mist. He moved towards it, drawn by a force he didn't understand. The light grew, revealing a mirror, tall and ornate, standing alone in the fog. He looked into its depths and his breath caught. He saw faces, countless faces staring back at him. They were faces he knew, faces he'd forgotten, faces lost to time, and they were all calling his name. Section 7. The fog reclaims its own. The fog surged around him, pulling him back, away from the mirror. He tried to resist, but it was too strong. The faces in the mirror faded, their whispers dying away as the fog consumed him completely. He felt his memories slipping, his thoughts dissolving like sugar in water. He fought to hold on, but the fog was relentless. It stripped him bare, leaving him empty, a blank slate in the white abyss. He woke up on the outskirts of Eldor. The sun was rising, painting the sky in hues of gold and crimson. He sat up, his head throbbing, his mind a blank canvas. He remembered nothing of the fog, the whispers, the mirror, or the faces. He looked down at his hands, turning them over and over as if they belonged to a stranger. Who was he? Where had he been? He had no answers, only a chilling emptiness where his memories should be. He stumbled back to the village, a hollow shell of his former self. The villagers found him, their faces etched with a mixture of pity and fear. They spoke in hushed tones, their words washing over him without meaning. They took him home, but he was a stranger in his own life. He looked at his reflection in the water bucket, but saw only a stranger staring back. He was lost, adrift in a sea of forgotten faces and whispered secrets. He never regained his lost memories. The fog had taken them, swallowed them whole. He lived the rest of his days in a haze of forgotten experiences, haunted by a past he couldn't recall. The villagers whispered about his fate, a cautionary tale of curiosity and the fog's cruel embrace. They treated him with a strange mixture of fear and pity, the boy who had stared into the face of oblivion and returned empty. The fog continued to descend every night, a silent silver tide. It remained a mystery, its hunger unsated, its secrets closely guarded. And Eldor remained trapped in its eerie embrace, forever bound to the fog and the forgotten memories it held captive. Elliot became a living ghost story, a reminder of the fog's power and the price of forgotten memories. He was a walking enigma, a puzzle with missing pieces, forever lost in the fog of oblivion.